Hey YouTube, my name is Rebecca. It's time for the obligatory, awkward first video on YouTube. I'll be completely honest, I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I figured if I didn't go ahead and shoot and upload this video, I probably never would do it. So here I am. I'm in North Carolina. If you're like me, you've been on YouTube for the last few months in the financial community, Dave Ramsey, learning about personal finance, and you're following all the personal finance channels like I am. There's so many of them that I enjoy. Wendy Valencia, Modern Budget Curl, Budget Girl, True Financials, all of the financial channels. And through the personal finance channels, I was introduced to the FI community, or FIRE, as you may know it, Financially Independent, Retire Early. When I discovered that, it was like a light went off. I said, this is what I've been looking for. So slowly but surely, I'm making my way through the Choose FI podcast on YouTube. They're long posts, it's hour-long podcasts, but every single one that I listen to, I just find myself like nodding my head and saying, yes, this is what I've been looking for, and that is the next step. But where I'm at right now, I have about $71,000 in debt. Your usual debts, it's a car loan that I bought new, yes. It's a consolidated student loan and a couple of personal loans that I'm working on paying off. At this point, since I've been in the financial community for a little while now, I've already paid off my credit cards, so that's good. So I know that step one for me is going to be getting out of consumer debt, and after that, I'm a little bit up in the air as far as what I should do. But the longer that I'm in YouTube, the more podcasts I listen to, the more articles I read, I'm assuming that I will learn what my next best step will be after that. So, a little more about me. I'm 32. I'm in North Carolina, married, no children, not going to have any children beyond the couple dogs that we have. We have a blue heeler, and we have a new Irish Wolfhound puppy. And we also have a fish tank. My husband he's not on board with, the cattle dog is squeaking a squeaky toy, sorry. My husband is not really, there he is. Oh, Lord. Quit squeaking that, I don't know how to edit. Give me that. Let's see if he'll go outside. Maybe I can get him to go outside and leave me be for one hot second so I can finish this video. Sorry about that. Anyway, where was I? The husband. He's not really on board with the FIRE community. He's probably like your typical American out there. He's in debt also, but he's comfortable with it. You know, we both have good jobs, make a decent amount of money, have a decent amount of debt to go along with it, and as long as he's paying all his bills on time, you know, he's not too worried about it. And what little I've tried to get him into the financial community kind of been met with some resistance, and I don't want to overwhelm him with it. So my plan for right now is to just lead by example, and hopefully he'll come around eventually. Our finances, as you might guess, are not combined, even though we are married. I would like to do that one day, but I'm sort of in the camp that I feel like if we aren't on the same page financially, if we try to combine finances, then that's just going to create a point of contention. So for right now, we're doing what works, and I'm hoping eventually he may come around to my way of thinking. As far as what I do, I am not a six-figure income earner. I work in healthcare. I work in imaging. I'll just leave it at that. I work third shift, so if it looks like I have just rolled out of bed, you are correct. I have just literally rolled out of bed, haven't even taken a shower yet, have my coffee right here, getting ready for work tonight. Anyway, I love my job. It's a great job to have. I get to help people, but at the same time, it is also physically, emotionally, spiritually demanding and draining sometimes. And, the thing that I like about the fire community is that you don't have to retire early if you don't want to, but it's an option. And I like the freedom that it gives you. If you are financially independent and you decide you would rather work part-time, you can do that if you want to. You can do whatever you want because you don't have X amount of bills, X amount of debt holding you down. So how I got here is probably similar to a lot of you out there on YouTube. Last year around September, I was looking at all of my bills coming in, paying them just fine, but I was having this nagging feeling because like many people, I had that New Year's resolution in 2017 to get out of debt, or at the very least at the time, pay off my credit cards. And started out well in 2017, and then later on in the year, around September, I'm looking at all my bills coming in, and I realized, not only have I not paid off my credit cards, I'm in more debt than I was at the beginning of the year. I'm massively failing at this. What is wrong with me? Yada, yada. So I find myself getting on YouTube, getting on the internet, Googling how to get out of debt fast. So, what I discovered first was Dave Ramsey. And I love Dave Ramsey, owe it to him for piquing my interest in personal finance. But I feel like I've taken a lot of what Dave Ramsey has to say, and I'm applying it for sure, but I'm not doing everything that, Dave Ramsey recommends. So if you're a Dave Ramsey purist, this may not be the channel for you. But I moved on from Dave Ramsey and discovered the FIRE community. And like I say, I'm kind of working my way through the Choose FI podcast right now. But eventually I would like to check out the other people that they talk about, Mr. Money Mustache, Mad Fientist, Physician on Fire. I'd like to check out all of those. So I think that's about it. But why YouTube for me? I'm here for the community. I've been lurking for a few months on a bunch of channels. Love to follow the different YouTube channels. But because I have this $71,000 in debt hanging over my head, I need a little bit more accountability. And I know the Hubs gets tired of hearing me talk about it constantly. So I'm trying to spare him from the financial situation that I'm working on all the time. I think the YouTube community, those of us in the personal finance world, are happy to talk about it anytime. So I decided that I would try to figure out how to do YouTube, upload videos and things. I'm young-ish at 32, but I am not tech savvy whatsoever. I have no idea how I'm going to even upload this video, edit it. I don't know. We're going to find out. So I guess I need to come up with like some sort of fancy outro or something. I don't know. But I think that'll do it for this video. So If you would like to follow me along in my journey, it's going to be a long one. I'll make a separate video about, more specifically about my debt and, how I accumulated it all. So until next time, I guess maybe an appropriate outro for North Carolina might be, y'all come back now, you hear? But no, I won't do that, even though I'm, mountain girl, hillbilly, what have you. Anyway, I'm just going to stop this video now. If you would like to follow me on my journey, subscribe. I don't have a regular posting schedule. It's just going to be all off the cuff, keeping it real here. Till next time.